Hi, this is teacher Jen from chemglish.com and welcome again to a new lesson on essential English patterns. Today we will discuss a new pattern, and it's the pattern I have heard. I have heard. I have heard. In this pattern, we have the verb have, okay? And here, have is used with the past participle of the word hear, that is, hear, heard, to form the past perfect tense indicating completed action. Again, our pattern, I have heard, we use the verb have here, and have is used with the past participle of the word hear, that is, hear, heard, to form the past perfect tense indicating completed action. So again, we have the past perfect tense in this pattern. That means the action is already finished or complete. Okay? Now let's discuss the following sample sentences so that you can understand it better. Number 1. I have heard the rumor. I have heard the rumor. So, in this sentence, you have learned or received the rumor or news about something. Okay? So that means the action of you getting the news or receiving the news is already done. Okay? By the way, rumor is like gossip. Okay? News that are not true or fact. And people just are talking about those news about someone. Okay, now let's go on to number 2. I have heard all about it. I have heard all about it. Here, you have received all the information about something. Okay, so that means you know, or you knew rather, all the information or all the news about it or something. Number 3. I have heard he's a good person. I have heard he's a good person. Here, you've learned that he's a good person. You knew, you received, or you learned the news or the information about him, and you thought that he's a good person. Number 4. I have heard they have good prices. I have heard they have good prices. Here, you've received information that they have good prices. Maybe a certain store or shop have good prices. So, you already knew that, okay? And number 5, I have heard she's a good advisor. I've heard she's a good advisor. Here, you've received news that she's a good counselor or consultant, okay? Now, it's our turn to make our own sentences. So my sentence is, I have heard they're together. I have heard they're together. So in my sentence, I'm saying that I have received some information or news that a couple is together, or people that I know are together. Okay? So, or like they have a romantic relationship. So, my tense is in past perfect tense. That means I've learned it. I mean, it's already finished. I already knew that it happened. Okay? How about you? What is your sentence? Very good. So always remember, this tense, past perfect tense, of course it's in the past tense and the action is already completed. Now let's review the following sentences. And please follow me. I have heard the rumor. I have heard the rumor. I have heard all about it. I have heard all about it. I have heard he's a good person. I have heard he's a good person. I have heard they have good prizes. I have heard they have good prizes. I've heard she's a good advisor. I've heard she's a good advisor. Very good. Now let's go on to the dialogue part, and for dialogues number 1 and number 2, I will be speaker A and of course you will be speaker B. Let's start with number 1. Do you want to try that new restaurant downtown? My sister loves that place. Number 2. I am thinking of hiring Bob. He seems to be. Very good. So as you can see, our pattern is very easy to use in our daily conversations, okay? It just shows that you already knew something and the action is completed, okay? You have heard something, or that means you have learned or you already knew information about something, okay? Now let's go back here, and I want you to review this pattern together with these sentences. Please memorize all the sentences here because they might come in handy when you are expressing yourself in English. But don't forget to make your own sentences as well because it can help you enhance and practice your English skills. Now, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from Camglish.com saying goodbye and see you on our next video. Goodbye!